Isn't it strange how one stage of your life you would just be 100 miles per hour, ambitious, driven, successful. Everything you do would just turn to gold. Your business would be flying. And let's be honest right now, you go on nice holidays all the time. You got the house, the car, the family, you got everything on paper, the income. But something recently is starting to feel empty to you. You're starting to feel like something's missing. And you are dealing with it in a certain way, which many other ambitious people too. You just work harder. You actually go, the way I'm going to solve this problem is actually double down on my business. I'm actually going to lean in more. That's the problem. But actually what's happening now is you're starting to feel more lost. You're overwhelmed, stressed out, and you're starting to second guess yourself on things which you know, quite frankly, is not like you. And the reality is, man, I want to tell you something right now. I've worked with 240 plus clients over the last 6 years, and they all have this common denominator which is keeping them stuck. And I'm going to show you today what it is in your business and what it is in your relationships and what it is in yourself which is keeping you stuck. Now, for someone like yourself, you're extremely ambitious. You see success as a self-worth thing. You feel good when you do things moving forward. And I totally agree. I think that's amazing. But actually, when you stop, you're starting to feel empty. When you stop, you're starting to feel a bit like what's going on. And it's increasing over the period right now. Now, the reality for that is you're just out of alignment. You've been on the hamster wheel for so long, you've actually lost yourself in the process. And the way that you can regain that is actually becoming aligned with who you are once again. Become the alpha in your life. Starting to become the driving seat of your life once again with your wife, your kids, your friends, your staff members, your clients, all of those people. Start to actually be the leader again instead of being the people pleaser, bowing down and second guessing yourself. Because this is actually going to transform you when you start to become the leader again. But it all starts with you as well. And I'm going to show you what are the key pillars which can help you do that. And working with all my clients on this basis over the last 6 years has been this one key thing which has helped them. And it's actually structuring your day. It's actually looking after your physical health. It's actually looking after your relationships. It's actually looking after your income. But the biggest one is always you. And for a lot of people like yourself, it's understanding where this comes from in the subconscious. And that's where all of our programming happens, the emotions, beliefs, the stories we tell ourselves, and why we're constantly feeling stuck right now. And maybe for a long time in your life, you've been around people which have put you on a pedestal, or maybe your parents only give you compliments when you were succeeding, or maybe it was a partner that never made you feel good enough, and the only way you felt good enough was by doing more. But now it's draining you. So what we want to do is not shame that area of our life, but actually show compassion to that area of our life. And understanding where this stems from and how can we change the story that we've created. Because you're good enough without all of these things. But we can be successful whilst being content in who we are and actually change the chaos, the calmness in the process. But it always starts with you. So one of the biggest things is actually change your emotions. Instead of waking up in the morning and thinking to yourself, why am I feeling tired? What have I got to get done today? I'm overwhelmed. I'm going to procrastinate and put off the work I need to do and have that, that one step away from that mental breakdown, is actually shifting our focus, changing our brain chemistry, putting it into dopamine, putting it into growth, putting it into happiness. And by doing that is by asking the right questions. It's actually shifting your subconscious. It's actually building more resilience in who you are, so you could start to lead again in your life. Because that's where you start to thrive. And I see this with so many people. Now, what we need to do though is change the story which is currently growing in your mind. The overthinking, the second guessing, the over-analyzing stuff all the time. Feeling like you're paralyzed in the mornings. We've got to shift all of that and put you into a positive state. And when we put you into a positive state, I guarantee from your track record that this is actually going to achieve far more in your future whilst not losing yourself in the process. So if this sounds like you and you want to learn more on how you can do this, simply send me a message below or click the link, and it's going to give you a free PDF which is actually going to help you understand more about what's your current situation and how I can help you, and understand that you can speak up without shutting down. You can learn to demand your needs without losing yourself or coming across rude, and actually be true to who you are and actually allow people into your life, into your inner world, and understand that you're safe. But it all starts with you. So click that link and I'll send you everything you need to know.